Hello everyone and welcome to another bottom to top episode, and this is the video where I rank my where I rank my comics, from the least favorite book that I picked up the last week to my favorite. So basically I read 24 comic books. That was a lot actually. I never read 24 comic books in my life, and actually I read them on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, and then today, Monday, I read the last one. Like, I didn't have time to read 24 comic books in 1 day or 2 days, so I just did them on a few other days, which actually took really time, but I'm busy with other stuff, assignments, university, some other crap, so yeah. Anyway, let's jump into the least comic book that I liked this week, and I hated it actually. This is the first issue that I really hate, Justice League 2000 issue number 6. I know that a lot of people already dropped it. I know that a lot of people hate it, but I just kept reading it to see where the story is going to. And I might drop it actually. I'm already thinking of dropping it because there's nothing's going on. Maybe the only good parts were Green Lantern parts. Other than that, not really. The manipulation part was good. Other than that, I didn't really see good stuff in the issue. So basically, guys, if you want to pick up Justice League 2000, don't pick it up until there is a good story arc. I don't think it's worth it all. So in the 23rd place, it wasn't bad. This book wasn't bad. Revenge, issue number 3. I kind of liked it. It was good. We still looking that Given is going after his ex-wife and her boyfriend. They are kind of trying to, he's gonna kill them. He wanna take revenge on them because of the thing that they did to his face. So far it's good. And again, guys, this is not for people who are below 18 years old. It's a lot of violence. There's a lot of nudity in it. So please, just don't read it, or read it without anyone looking at you. It's not like we didn't do stuff when we were younger. Anyway, that's not the point here. And this 22nd place, Punisher. I think the Punisher is kind of progressing and going somewhere right now, but nothing much really happened into it. It was okay. We saw Electro. The ending, I think the cliffhanger was not good at all. It was just a basic ending. I didn't really like it. But in the 21st place, we got Iron Fist Living Weapon. I think it is a pretty good book, way better than the Punisher, I think. So we saw some great flashbacks, which are my favorite. Flashbacks are my favorite from Living Weapon of Iron Fist. Other than that, I didn't really like it. Maybe the fighting scenes were good, but other than that, I didn't really like anything about the book because it's kind of dark and it's kind of not a friendly reader. Not so far. I can't really see it as a friendly reader as any other books that I started reading, like Magneto or other stuff. So in the 20th place, we got Real Heroes issue number 2. I really love this issue. It was pretty good, even though they dragged a lot. But the ending, the cliffhanger was a pretty good one. The cliffhanger was a good one, yeah. Where they fell off the watchtower and they were facing this guy who was called Brainchild, which I predicted the moment they are placed in that universe, they're gonna take on their duties as the real superheroes, as the real Olympians, which I'm looking forward to it and to see where is it going. So in the 19th place, Aquaman and the Others, issue number 2. I didn't really like it. The last time I read Aquaman and the Others, issue number 1, it was, I think so, top 5 books that I read at that week. But this week, not good at all. I didn't like it at all. Like, there was good parts in it, there was these bad parts in it. I don't know. I think now we are seeing the only important thing and the only thing that has to do with the new event that DC is starting, which is called The Future Ends. I think that was the only good part about it. It's where the girl is seeing all these near future events that's happening. She saw the future ends, she saw what's gonna happen to her in the issue. That's the only good parts about it. Other than that, I didn't really like it. I just didn't like it. So next on, we got in number 18, Moon Knight issue number 3. what shall I say, story amazing, to be honest. But the fact that there are no story arcs are going on right now, it's just so stupid. One-shot issues are really cool, I love them, but we need a story arc to keep the readers coming back for the book. I love it. I love the characters so far. The character is so good, but we need a story arc to get us back to buy this book, to get back and read it again. If there's no story arc, I don't think so people will be picking it up. Just like what happened with Black Widow. People at first thought it was only one-shot issues, they stopped picking it up, but now she have a freaking story arc that is really good. Not really good, but good, better than the others. So yeah, basically that's it. And in the 17th place, it's Black Widow, issue number 6. Yeah, it's so low. The story arc is not wow, but it has a story arc. The interaction in it is kind of good. The cliffhanger in it was pretty good. The chaos thing that happened, I think it was pretty cool. I think we're getting a new organization that's called Chaos. So other than that, yeah, pretty good. So next on we got in the 15th place, New Warriors, issue number 4. I think it was a pretty good issue, better than all the other issues. We saw a lot of progress in it. We saw why this guy is trying to kill all these mutants, why he's trying to suck out their powers, because he wants to leave all this world just with normal people. And there's this god who talked to him to do this. So who's this god? We don't know, but I'm pretty much looking forward to issue number 5 to see where are they going, because the war is not over yet. We're getting more and more into the book. So in the 14th place, surprisingly, this book was amazing. It was really good, and the book is called The Woods, issue number 1. It was launched, I think so, by Boom Studios. They kind of high school, I think so, students, and they kind of got transferred or transported to some different planet, or something happened. But I'm pretty much looking forward to it. It's I think so all about surviving in this book, so I'm pretty much looking forward to it. I want to see what's going to happen in issue number 2. What is this place they're on? What are these creatures are? Why this school especially went to that place? Why not any other schools? So I'm pretty much looking forward to it. So next on we got in the 13th place, Cyclops, issue number 1. I really wanted to read about this character for a while. In 1 page or 2 pages, they just explained everything that happened with him in All New X-Men, all the other stuff. I think it was just pretty cool, and we saw him working with his father, the pirate, and I think it was a pretty good introduction to Cyclops, a good start for Cyclops. The cliffhanger wasn't that good, but I think him and his father going on a journey together, I think it's pretty cool to see where the hell they're going to and what's going to happen between them. So in the 12th place we got Nailbiter, issue number 1. This book was just amazing. I really loved it. First of all, when I looked at the cover, I thought, oh shit, this is going to be black and white, and sometimes I actually really hate black and white books, and I don't really get the vibe to read them. But after I opened it and I looked in it, I was like, whoa, okay, now this is really good, and it's not black and white. No, it's not. The story is pretty cool and pretty interesting. The first page, I think it was the most interesting part in the book, and later on, where the main character, I think was his name, Rouge or Reach, I can't remember his name, but he is the main character with another guy who's called Carol, and that guy kind of found out why there are 16 serial killers that just came up from a city, which I can't remember the name, but yep, there are 16 serial killers that came up from that city. He felt that it wasn't just a coincidence, there should be something behind it, and I thought it was just amazing. So in number 11, surprisingly, it wasn't that good. Original Sin, issue number 1. The first issue, which was issue number 0, was a pretty good introduction to Nova and the Watcher. This one was meh. I already saw what's gonna happen. All of the people knew that the Watcher gonna get shot. The only good part in it, I think, it was the cliffhanger where was that guy who was holding the eye of the Watcher. That was the only good part about it. Other than that, it was full of crap for me. It was just blah 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 blah. That's all. So in the 10th place, and surprisingly, this book is just amazing right now. It have picked up a lot, and it's just great. Vil issue number 3, amazing. All the magic stuff that's in it right now, it's pretty interesting. We know more about Vil and about her and why her purpose is there, kind of. Yeah, we know that she's connected to the gang who recruited the guy to find her, but now he found her and he did something to her in the end of the issue, which was pretty interesting. Excuse me about that. And in the 9th place, we got Deadpool versus Carnage issue number 3. This issue was actually better than issue number 2. I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed issue number 2. We saw a lot of great stuff. We kind of saw Deadpool detecting or doing some detection stuff, which was pretty cool. I think so, yeah. The way he started to see these stuff in his head and to start to picture all these stuff in his head, and how Carnage have left these how should I say it, clues to where he's gonna be headed next. I think it was pretty cool. The fighting scenes were pretty cool. I'm pretty much looking forward to issue number 4, the finale, I think so. So I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen after the cliffhanger that we got in issue number 3. We got Deadpool kind of divided into different personalities, which was pretty cool. So yeah, and number 8, we got Green Lantern issue number 31. This was my first time reading the Green Lantern issue number 31, and it was amazing. Actually, people hated the book so far, but I like it. Uprising, the first part, good. I can't wait for this week. I think so. Green Lantern Corps is coming out, 31 as well. Basically, what happened, I can't really remember everything, but I think there was these people who are called the Dolan. These are the shapeshifters. The kind of were like the Green Lanterns themselves. They were posing as the Green Lantern, and then there was a lot of crap that happened. I can't really remember, but the ending was pretty cool. There are new Green Lanterns that are going to be joining the Green Lantern Corps. All of them already found new Green Lanterns, because basically Hal Jordan, Kilowog, 2 other members of the Green Lantern weren't posing as the Green Lanterns. No, they were the real shit, and they kind of defeated all the other posers. And in the end, all of them died. I think so. They died, because I think so. The ring can't leave the holder until he's dead. So I think so. They died. All of them died, and all the rings started to look for different people to be the new Green Lantern. So it's pretty interesting. I think you guys would check it out. It's a good friendly reader, it's not bad, it's good. So next on, we got in the 7th place, we got all new X Factor. Why the hell this thing is not working? Anyway, all new X Factor. We got issue number 7, great issue. I like what happened in the end of the issue. It was pretty cool. I won't really spoil it, but you should read the review or check out my review I already uploaded. It was pretty cool. That's all I'm gonna say. They were going to save this girl, but sadly the girl didn't really, take the saving part. She took some other route. So next on, we got 6th place, Magneto issue number 3, and I think it was a pretty good book. A pretty good issue. Magneto has always been my favorite book so far. My favorite villainish book, and it's written by one of my favorite writers, Cullen Bunn, and I think it was just amazing. The way he killed people, the way he tortured them, the thing that he did in the end, it's all amazing. And the words that he said in the end of the issue was just, God, I don't know what to say. What is he thinking right now? I don't know, but it's just amazing. Magneto issue number 3, amazing. If you're not reading Magneto, you should get on it. It's just a good book. It just shows you how Magneto sees stuff from his own side, not from the other side people, or from the point of view. So in the 5th place, we got Earth 2 issue number 23, and it was pretty good one. I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite parts in this issue where I think so when Superman, or aka Darkseid, I think so, when they visited his parents, and the expression that was on his mom's face was like just priceless. I couldn't really do it, but yeah, it was just priceless. We saw a lot of great stuff. There was a death in the book, and damn you, Tom Taylor, you just killed every single character that I like, damn it. But yeah, I really like it, you know. He's doing a pretty good job of the book. If you're not reading it, you should get on it. Pretty good, and it's easy to catch up, you know. I read 14 issues maybe in one day at that time. It was just amazing. So in the fourth place, we got Detective Comics issue number 31. Great book, as I said in issue number 30. It was just amazing start, and this is just continuing to be amazing. We got Batman detection skills are showing up in this book. We saw that there is a relation between the drug Icarus and Harvey Bullock, which is pretty interesting as well. So other than that, I'll leave the rest for you people to read it or to check out my review for more information. And in the third place, we got Batman Eternal, which is number 5. Batman Eternal kind of started to slow down and take things easy, and they're not concentrating on Batman anymore. No, they're concentrating on Red Robin, they're concentrating on Harper, I think her name was, and they're concentrating on some other characters that are in the Bat universe. So I'm pretty much looking forward to it. There was a lot of stuff going on. We saw that the drug that these kids were poisoned with, you know, the ones that went to the museum where Professor Pig was there, it's kind of a nanobite thing, you know, a nanobite thing. So it was a pretty good one, you know. I enjoyed the book, I enjoyed the issue, I enjoyed Red Robin detecting stuff. You know, he's the main character that was in this issue. He started to come up with new information about the drug and about everything. So in the second place, we got Amazing Spider-Man 1.1. Amazing. As I said in issue number 1, the final story was my favorite in issue number 1, and this one just continues to be great. They showed us how Spider-Man used to be before he does all the superhero stuff. They showed us how he's working a circus, not a circus, more like a show where he gets paid for doing acrobatic stuff. And we saw in the end that there's a new villain. I'm gonna go with villain, even though he wanna be a hero, but I think he's gonna go with villain, who's called Clash, and his idol is Spider-Man, and he just wanna be something like him. So he just created mostly the same thing that Spider-Man created, and I think it was just a great book. You should guys read it. I think it's a fresh start. We're getting a new villain and things, so I think so. That's my prediction. So yeah, that's pretty much. And the first place goes to one of the great books actually that came out the past week, and it's Future Ends issue number 1. New 52, Future Ends issue number 1. Great. The killing never stops, you know. People kill people. Anyway, we saw three deaths in the book. I want to spoil some of them. I'm gonna leave the big one for the last one, but I'm gonna spoil one of them. Stormwatch. The whole freaking team just explodes, dies. Other than that, I can't really talk much about it. It's just great. They showed us 3 different stories: Stormwatch, Grifter, Firestorm, all these. So I thought it was a pretty good book. You should get into it. It's only the first issue. You could read issue number 0 or check out my review on it. I have it on my channel. You could check it out, and I'll leave it, you know, a link to all these comic books that I read with their reviews right down below. But basically I covered all the main points that happened in the issue. So thank you all guys for watching. Let me know what did you think of this episode right down below. Tell me what is your favorite book that you read the last week, what is your least favorite book that you read the last week, and thank you all for the support, and see you guys around. Take care.